Hello everybody, Ultimate Player on the scene here, and today I'm playing more modded Minecraft. We're up to day 351, and I am prepared to fight once again. Once again, let's break this. Wait, what's going on? Oh, that's what. Let me go ahead and quickly fix my problem. There we go. Oh my god. Fix my armor. Fix it. Before it breaks on me. There we go. That's better. That's better. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, hopefully. What was I planning to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to plan to fix my armor and then go out exploring. How annoying. I forgot how annoying this place was. And plus, at this point, surviving was kind of easy. If I had to be perfectly honest, like, but surviving is not much of an issue anymore. Now, of course, there is something I do want to talk about while I'm recording, and that is I have nothing against anyone who creates 18 plus content. Like, if it, like, for example, like gacha heaters and stuff like that, I have literally nothing against them. Like, it just, why? Because I really have no real reason to have anything against them. Like, what should I have again? Like, what did, okay, here's the question I have, okay? What has a gacha heater ever done to pretty much anyone? Pretty much anyone. Other than get loony, like, other than, you know, like, the tiny little things that gacha heaters do, like, annoy people or whatever. I'm actually very much confused on why people hate gacha heaters so much, because it's just like, gacha heaters, despite being what they are, gacha heaters are people too. Like, if you are people as well. Like, if you really want to think about it, they're like, sure, are they people that like perverted things? Probably, yes. I would believe so. Huh? I would believe so. But hate deserving? Don't know about that one, Chief. That just seems overboard. That to me just seems a little overboard. I mean, you can't just, like, be mean to somebody just because, oh, they like gacha, blah, 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 blah. Like, no. It's just, like, no. That doesn't really make any, because if you really think about it, that just doesn't make any sense. Like, any sense. That's like hating on someone just because they like Dragon Ball Z. I really don't Dragon Ball Z, except it's a version of it that's more, like, perverted and more of, like, what Master Roshi would watch. Like, it's just really, really, like, the hatred toward gacha eaters just seem really, really stupid to me. I really don't understand. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you guys are wrong. It's just I don't really understand it. Why is the hatred of Gacha Heater is just so unbelievably high. It just doesn't make sense to me, dude. Like, if you don't like something, just don't watch it. It's that simple. It's that simple. No, seriously, it is literally that easy. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. Ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. Like, exist. Not, oh, this exists now, but then all of it versus all of this existing. Yeah, this is more important. Like, what, bro? Like, dude, there's 100 other things that are happening on Earth that is way more important and actually life-threatening than somebody who likes freaking perverted crap. Like me, perverted stuff. Like, that's the same thing as saying, oh, this person likes, it's like the same thing as saying, oh, this person likes this stuff. Likes this stuff, huh? Then this should be important. Like, no, it's, when in reality, it's just like, no, it really isn't. Like, it really isn't. Like, dude, I can name almost 100 other things that are hundreds of thousands of times more important than somebody who likes freaking, like, you know, putting adult things on like, even if it's on kid-related video games. First of all, it's fan-made, so basically it's not even real. Like, it's not even real. Like, if it was part of the game, of course, yeah, I could understand your point then. Still confusing, but yeah, more understandable. If it's not even part of the normal game, like, if it's not even part of the normal game, you can't do it in any way, it doesn't matter, like, it didn't matter, then why are you having a problem? Like, at that point, this isn't even... And plus, you can't even really say that what I'm saying is actually up for debate. Like, what? For debate. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't even say what I'm saying is actually up for debate. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what do you mean? And plus, there are hundreds of people out there that love perverted things. Perverted things. Rather if it's perverted comics or hentai or whatever the case may be, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Like, what people like is ridiculous. Like, banning something, especially if people like it, is absolutely ridiculous. Is absolutely ridiculous to me. If everyone was on the same page, yeah, okay, I can understand. Like, what? I can understand, like, the whole hatred towards it. But if nobody but your little team cares, like let's take this in. Let's take this in for a moment. Nobody else, and I mean no one, like, nobody else cares. Like, at this point, nobody else cares but you. But you. At that point, you're going to look silly. Like, you're going to look silly, dude. Like, imagine if you literally were to go out of your way and be like, oh, just because this is bad to me, it's bad for everybody. Like, nobody cares. Like, when in reality, nobody cares, bro. Like, you're legitimately, most likely, the only person that cares about this when everyone else just doesn't care. Just doesn't care. Like, people are literally, like, you have people out there that literally are dying of thirst, and people that have or like world hunger and all this crap, and yet you're sitting here mad at Gacha Heat. Like, Gacha Heat should be the last thing that you should be mad at. Like, nobody on Earth. I really do not see how this is like, me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I literally cannot figure out for the life of me how this is a problem. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot figure out for the life of me how this is the thing that is a problem. Like, a problem. Like what, dude? You decided. Wait. So let me get this straight. You decided that it was a good idea. To go out of your way to annoy someone just because you don't like something. That's pretty messed up. Like, I don't care what anyone else says at that point. That's kind of messed up, bro. Like, you kind of messed up there. Like, at that point, you kind of messed up there. Like, it just kind of is what it is. Is what it is. Like, at this point, this is a you problem. Nobody else cares about this but you. But you. Like, you have to remember that. People are literally out there dying of thirst or being affected by world hunger. Maybe families out there that are in trouble and are, like, in debt. And yet you want to sit here and be mad over a video game. It just doesn't, like, what, bro? This is the thing that you decide to be mad at? That, like, freaking what, bro? This is the thing that you decide to be mad at? Like, and I get that the whole thing could be banned. This could be banned. Whatever. Like, dude, there are hundreds of thousands of other things that are absolutely worse, that are hundreds of thousands of times worse than having the chance of something being canceled. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what? To me, like, is there some way that, like, yeah, in a way, could you possibly convince me that Gacha Eat is a bad thing? Yes, but it would take a lot of effort. Mainly because I just don't think it's that bad to begin with in the first place. Like, you just cannot convince me that this is a problem. This is, like, if I really had to explain it, this is laughable to me. Laughable to me specifically. This is just, like, no, seriously, if you were trying to explain this to me, this would be way too funny. Because I'm like, I would have been like, okay, so let me get this straight. You are mad. You are mad. No, seriously, you are upset because of a video game that is meant for children that could be banned at any moment. You're nuts. You are crazy. What? Like, you are crazy. You are nuts. Like, what on earth, bro? And not only that, and plus, I get that maybe it was started by maybe perverted kids or maybe perverted people. Like, that's just something that is a normal thing to be mad at. I'm not even gonna dunk on anyone for that. But at the same time, it's like, they're kids. Like, what? But at the same time, it's like, they're kids. Like, what do you mean? It's like, they're kids. Like, what do you mean? Like, there is literally no reason you should be upset. Like, at that point, if you want my opinion, you have literally almost no reason to be upset. Like, be upset. No, seriously, you have zero. Like, none. Like, none. Like, this is just gone at it, like, me most of the time. Yeah, I could join in an argument. But this is just way, like, you've gone way too far, bro. Like, what? Far, bro. Like, what? Let me get this straight. You are upset. No. Seriously, let me try and get this right. You are upset because of a video game, because of people doing perverted stuff in a video game. Like, in a video game. Really? This is the thing that you decide to be mad at. You decide to be mad. Like, out of all things you could be mad at, world hunger, to literally go ahead and do whatever. Like, bruh, you are, like, bruh, at that point, you are nuts to think that anyone would really be willing to agree with you. to agree with you. And if they do agree with you, it's probably like a joke. Like a joke. Like, people are not going to... Like me, I'm going to actually say this. Nobody here is going to agree with you. Like you can literally... Like, that just seems like absolute crap to pull because you... If anything, you're just upset because you... If anything, it sounds more to me that you're upset because you... Oh, shoot. Like, that's the same thing as banning certain songs just because, oh, it was, like, and plus, Gacha Heat, as far as I understand, it's not doing anything. Like, sure, is Gacha Heat kind of perverted? Yes, it is. But, yes, it is. But, come on, dude. You, at the same time, that's like saying, hentai shouldn't be a thing because it's gacha, it's perverted and it's for adults. Like, come on, dude. Really? Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Really? You just... Like, if you can say that 3 times over and then don't find anything weird, and then on top of that, you just don't find anything weird, you just think that sentence is normal. Something is wrong with you. Like, what on earth? Okay, listen to me. You are ridiculous if you think that Gacha Heat is the worst thing on the planet. What? Is the worst thing on the planet. No, seriously. Like, it just confuses me how people think that Gacha Heat is literally the worst thing to exist. Like, at that point, I just have so many questions, and I want... And at the same time, it's like, I want so many answers. So many answers. Such as, who hurt you? Who hurt you, and why do you have such a mindset? Like, did Gacha Heat do something to you, bro? Like, what the freak? Like, what the freak? And on top of it, people are just... I'm gonna be honest with you, most of the time, I don't really care. Like, what... Like, most of the time, when it comes to fighting things, I don't really care. Like, I don't really care. No, seriously, people are literally being ridiculous just for no reason. Just for no reason. You want to really, like, you really are going out of your way to be a jerk. Like, in my eyes, you're literally just going out of your way just to be a jerk. A jerk. Just because you don't like something, which is really bizarre to me. Which, at that point, that's really bizarre to me. Like, what the freak, bro? You just... And what the freak, bro? And plus, even if a little team does agree with you, like, let's say that your little team agrees with you, that's your little tiny team. Most majority, I'm going to claim that they're not going to really care. Like, what... My... Oh my god. Stupid skeletons. Please go the flip away. Away. Like, please get away from me. I don't want to hurt you, but at the same time, it's like, you're forcing my hand here. You're really not giving me much of a choice. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. Please leave me alone. I don't have time for this. Okay. Please, just leave me alone. I don't have time for this. Hello. Is this, hello. Hi. Okay. Me, I think it'd be pretty cute to really pull off something that to me would be pretty cool. And that is like, you know, make a mod where it's like Yuri Hentai. Yuri Hentai. I mean, I'm not saying it 100% has to be done, but I'm saying like it would be pretty cool to see if someone can actually be able to pull it off. Pull it off. Like, it'd just be really funny. Like, I'm not saying it would be a bad, like, I'm not saying 100% do it, but I'm not saying don't do it. It's just, it would be funny. It's just, to me, that would be funny. It would be funny. And kind of adorable, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, people kind of like that type of thing, which me, I'm gonna be honest, even I don't really care what version of Minecraft you decide to make a Yuri Hentai freaking mod for. That is, if anyone actually ends up doing it. Most likely, they're not gonna end up doing it because they're gonna see this video and be like, yeah, you're a weirdo. At least that's what I think is gonna happen, but whatever. A Yuri Hentai mod for Minecraft would be actually pretty funny. Pretty funny. Like, imagine this, dude. You're literally just mining around getting diamonds, and all of a sudden you run into like a couple of chicks that just look like they shouldn't be in Minecraft. Like, that's what I like about certain mods. Like, I like how sometimes just certain mobs just look like they shouldn't be there. Like, that's just the thing that would be funny because if they look like that they shouldn't be there, then it's kind of funny, to be perfectly honest with you. It's kind of hilarious. Like, come on, bro. When have you ever seen anything that shouldn't be in Minecraft, and it's in Minecraft, and then you just don't laugh? Like, don't laugh. Like, come on, bro. Some things I think just are funnier if they literally do not seem in place. Like, for example, a anime girl in a freaking like, and I'm not talking about like, you know, blocky anime or anything like that. I'm talking like a full-on anime chick in Minecraft. Like, anime chick in Minecraft. Like, and on top of that, it's just like you see this, and your first reaction is to attack her, but then it's like she has amazing animation and everything. Like, that's the thing with me. Whenever I do, that's kind of why I made RK9, because in RK9, yes, he has been in his universe, but he has also been in places where he just does not belong. Mainly because he can travel to different universes. And I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's just really, really cool to me how you can literally make something that's just out of place. That looks like, this shouldn't be here. Like, and then it's just there. But then in reality, it's just there. Which to me, I'm okay with, because it's like, it's unique. Because to me, it's kind of unique. I'm not saying like, oh, this should be 100% all the mods that should be made for Minecraft. No, it's just, I'm saying like, some mods, I'm okay with having them look like they shouldn't belong in Minecraft. Like, that's just fine with me. Fine with me. Like, imagine like you're playing the block game, but then But then stuff that just should not belong have amazing animation. And have amazing animation just shows up out of nowhere. Like, it just seems pretty cool to me. Pretty cool to me. Like, you can, like, and plus, you can argue with me if you want. Like, you can argue with me. That is if you want. But at the same time, it's like, I will most likely still stick by my decision of liking things that should not be in place. Like, that's the thing with me. I kind of like the idea of that because, because Minecraft is already 3D anyway, so putting something that looks 3D and then shouldn't be in Minecraft shouldn't be all that more difficult. It's like putting an anime girl in. It's like putting an anime girl in a blocky universe. It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes putting the anime girl in a blocky universe. Blocky universe. The only difference is that it's kind of And plus, as for the Skibidi toilet, cute opponent. Not gonna lie, kind of ridiculous, but kind of a ridiculously tough opponent. I'm not even gonna deny that. But my goodness, kind of easy to avoid. Like, if you see it coming towards you, literally just run the other direction. It's not that difficult. And it's not that difficult. Or at least it's not that difficult to me. Some people might actually see that and then just be like, but the Skibidi toilet is extremely hard to avoid. It's like, yeah, for some people, but all you really, but really, as far as the warden goes, you just have to fight him smartly. You don't have to. Did I just say smartly? Look at me not being smart, and I just said you have to be smart to fight him. Like, all you have to do is just fight him in a really, really smart way. Like, the warden, yeah, because the warden, regardless of what armor you get, I mean, you can try and get the best amount of armor that you could possibly find. But from what I understand, no matter what armor you get, the warden is by default stronger than you. So really, if you find a smart way to fight him, it's not that hard to defeat him. It's not that hard to defeat him. I mean, look at me. I'm a player that literally plays Minecraft on my YouTube channel, and I somehow managed to beat him. Without really much of an issue. Now, of course, there are people that can argue with me and say, but you fought the Java version. It's like, yeah, and I can defeat the Xbox version pretty much the exact same way. All I did was use my brain. I didn't really rely on my armor too much. Like, my armor, I knew that it was gonna get destroyed. Like, if I relied on my armor, yeah, I knew I was gonna lose. So I just relied on my brain instead. And plus, if you rely on your brain instead of your bronze, it's going to be a really, really easy fight. Well, unless you're fighting something like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, then you're kind of screwed because Goku's freaking overpowered and will murder you anyways. Goku's a different breed. He's insane. He's insane. Like, you will literally go insane trying to fight him. It's just nuts. And plus, fighting him, I advocate against if you really just don't want to take an L. And also, while we're on the topic of Goku, I actually want to talk about a fight that has been on my mind for a while, which is Goku versus Saitama. Now, of course, many people say that Saitama basically has limitless potential, which they're right, but that doesn't mean that that character is infinitely powerful. Sure, does it mean they have a lot of potential to do a lot of things and a lot of potential to endlessly be stronger? For sure. Not gonna deny that. Not even gonna try to argue that 100%. I know that I am kind of right. But the thing is that if you really think about it, I kind of know that you know who isn't really. Now, of course, I would love to see a Friday Night Funkin' mod of like Friday Night Funkin' versus Skibidi Toy. Oh, frick. Skibidi Toilets. That just would be funny. And that fight, I'm not gonna lie, I would just play for the laughs, if anything. Like, that would just make me laugh. Like, come on now. How are you gonna see that and just not laugh at that? Like, what? And just not laugh at that. Like, what on earth is wrong with you? Like, oh my god. Okay, let's place that there. Let's place all of this here. Now, of course, here's what I would love to see. Skibidi Bop Toilets versus Xana. Now, of course, that would just be... Now, of course, this would be kind of an easy fight for Xana because all they know how to do is just sing and maybe eat people. But this is a virus that they're up against now. Like, this is just... Like, at this point, Xana would most likely just toy with them. Just toy with them as they have really no way to stop him. To stop him. I mean, sure, you can argue, but, you know, isn't he a virus? Can't they just delete him? Most likely, but they're not going to think of that. Because of that, because I've seen how Skibidi Bop Toilets act, and they just don't... And I hate to say it, but if it comes down to using their brain, I really don't think that they are that good at doing it. At doing that in the first place, so that just doesn't matter. Oh, more diamonds. That's great. That's great. That's amazing. Just diamonds. Diamonds for days. Diamonds for days. Okay. Well, thanks for the diamonds, I guess. Skibidi bob bob bob, yes, skibidi bob need skibidi. And plus, here's the thing, a lot of the Skibidi Bop Toilets, they just kind of sit around and wait for things, and plus, one of the fights I would love to see is Skibidi Bop Toilets versus RK9. RK9, which at this point they're up against somebody with powers. Okay, this is a character that has beaten many characters before, and of course that super fast toilet with a head coming out of it, which is going to be a problem because oh my god, which even for that RK9 has gone around different universes and fighting different enemies and stuff. Enemies and stuff. On Skibidi Bop Toilets, the worst they fought was cameramen. Cameramen? Or was it guys with cameras for head? Or was it guys with cameras for heads? I really don't know. Don't know. Also, as for the Skibidi Bop toilet thing, I actually give a shout out to whoever did that. I actually put their name in the. I actually put their YouTube channel in the comments of this video, or not in the comments, in the description of this video. Wait, what's the Oh. Oh my god. Coming up here, I think, was a gigantic mistake. Yeah. As for the whole Skibidi Bop toilet idea, I'm gonna put the name of that, whoever made that, in just the description below, which I admit, kind of funny. I'm gonna stand for this. Which, oh, come the. Oh my god. And plus the reason why I just, oh god. And plus I love how Titanium is just like, they took like diamonds and just was like, hey, you know what, let's just add more textures onto it, which is kind of funny to... It's raining? Wait a minute. Why... It's rain... Why is it raining? Why is it... Why is it raining? Why is it raining? The freak? Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that, I guess. Ouch. I'm okay with that. Wait, who are you? Oh, this is an Enderman. I took him out in one fell swoop. Yay! Okay. Now, of course, I do want to talk about Butters from one of my favorite cartoons, of course, South Park. Now, of course, I feel kind of bad for Butters from South Park, for many reasons. He just, mainly because all of his friends, despite how nice he is, despite how much he sacrifices for them, he kind of gets treated poorly, which is something that I wish I didn't have to watch my boy Butters have to endure. It's very upsetting that he just gets very much mistreated. It's not cool. Like it's just not cool, bruh. You deserve, like, if anything, if someone does, if like, here's the thing, me, I would love someone to make like a YouTube channel that is literally like them trying to be Butter, or like not be Butters, but like do a voice impression of Butters while like playing video games or doing along those lines. And I would actually love to imagine myself actually talking to Butters and trying to help him feel better. Like, sometimes in my room, I just kind of use my imagination, and I just kind of let my imagination kind of go haywire. haywire for a little bit, not forever, because that's just because forever is a bit much. But it's just like if I could, I would actually love to talk to Butters, because Butters just seems like a very, very good friend, a very, very a good friend to have. Not only that, this character is just very, very kind to pretty much everyone that is around him. He's so nice and kind, and I would actually love to meet, like, even if it's just a voice impression of Butters, I would love to meet Butters as a kid. I would love to meet Butters, somebody named Butters in general. Like, it just would be, like, I would love to be somebody that actually went out of their way, that their parents actually went out of their way and named their son or daughter, like, it could be either one, Butters. It'd be pretty funny. Like, is their name pretty funny? Sure, but I'm not gonna, like, laugh at them for it. I'm not gonna be like, ha, your name is actually Butters. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's just mean. Like, that to me, that's just mean. And me, I kind of can connect with Butters. I mean, sure, I've never had, like, many people, like, disrespect me and treat me badly, but I can connect with Butters in a way that makes Butters kind of like a really, really good character to me. Mainly because this character is just, like, very, very, because not only is this character funny, he respects his friends, he respects his family, he does a lot of things. He makes a lot of sacrifices for his friends and stuff. Like, if he finds a secret about them, he will actually and he says he will not tell anyone. He will stick by his word and not tell a soul. Like, he will just keep that secret to himself and you. Like, dude knows when to keep his, like, dude not only knows when to keep his mouth shut, but also he is a good person in general. People like this, I would actually love to, like, Butters, like, even if, like, I know that Butters is just a character, but still, I feel bad for Butters. I feel horrible for him, mainly because of the disrespect, mainly because of the disrespect that he has to endure almost every single day, and it's really, really sad how Butters is just, and me, I'm kind of, like, upset that Butters is just a character and there's really nothing I can do to really help him feel less like he's done all this nice stuff for absolutely nothing, and felt like, you know, he wasted his life away by trying to trust his friends and stuff. And basically, it's a character that I really do feel for. Like, nobody deserves, not even if, like, even if it's just a character, nobody deserves that. And Butters is just like I can imagine it. One of the episodes, he actually tries to, like, replace one of the friends that they had, mainly because the friend that they were with had very, very like, don't get it twisted, dude. I hate how you just had to be disrespected so much, and I actually do pray for this character. Like, even though he's fake, like, I'm not saying I think he's real, even though that he's fake, I still pray for him because he deserves better than that, and because Butters is such a good friend, yet everyone in his universe actually does just treat him like a joke. It's kind of, and of course, me, I know that honoring a character is kind of weird. I get it. I understand that. It's just, when it comes down to Butters, Butters, despite being a character, like I'm going to keep referring to that. He is still a character, but he is still a character, but in my head, he is still kind of like a human being. Kind of like a human being, because he endures this disrespect almost every single day. And nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to actually have their respect just taken, respect and kindness just taken for gratitude. It's really, really upsetting, and I hope that in the future, Butters can actually find a friend that would actually treat him the way he deserves to be treated, which in my head is kind of like an actual friend. He deserves a person that will treat him like an actual living being and not a joke. Like, dude is literally treating everybody around him. And of course, the thing I love about Butters is that Butters, no matter how badly people treat him, no matter how many times that he gets, and the thing I love about Butters is no matter how many times people mistreat him, no matter how many times that people decide to take him for a joke, dude is never willing to go out of his way to make people seem like they're a bad person, and I really do love that about him. And to be perfectly honest with you, I kind of like that about him. He's kind of like and the thing about him is he is very, very outgoing. He's a very, very cool guy. My heart feels for this dude. Like, he literally is the kindest like, if I really had to say it, Butters is most likely the kindest person you can have for a friend. Like, kind of have for a friend. And in a way, I do kind of believe that he is real, but we have to, like, find a way to get to his universe first, or he has to find a way to get to ours. Either way, because I truly do think that we live in a multiverse. And I know that seems weird. That just seems like, oh, but that's and to many people that just may seem weird. That may seem like, oh, that's a complete waste of time to believe in something like that. But it's something that I believe. It's something that I believe for many, many reasons, and one of them is that, it seems possible to me that you can live in a multiverse, that we can live in a multiverse. Think about it. Dude is literally oh, Chris uploaded a new photo. Good for her. This is kind of and also this kind of hits kind of different because he is not this, because nothing is basically the same for Butters as it would have been if they just treated him right, which still, my heart goes out to you, man. It really is hard to find a good friend out here, and I really do hope you do find that friend. You do find that friend. I know he's a character. Well, at least in our universe, he's a character. But maybe in some other universe, he has a possibility of being real. Like some things, because here's what I believe. Many things that are fake in our universe, in another universe, could actually have a potential of being real. So basically, I'm saying, like, anything can happen at any moment. Like, things that we thought were fake could possibly just have been real this entire time, and could have been like, you think that you can just do this? No, it's like people, and plus, like, for example, meeting yourself from an alternate reality. Now, of course, many people out there are going to be like, but that just seems preposterous. Well, how could you meet yourself from another reality? And my answer to that is, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to do it. Maybe there's a universe that our alternate reality selves live in. I don't know. Like there's something there that makes it so I think that is real, and that is real. Like I'm not saying it has 100%. It's just that it's possible to me. It's just that it's possible to me because I have seen many things just happen. Just happen. Like many things that some things that happened to me, I didn't even think was possible. Like what was possible? It was so ridiculous. Like one time I was in school, right? I was in school, prepared to literally just be myself. I wasn't prepared to talk about Dragon Ball Z, do my own thing, and then out of nowhere, like I have no idea how this happened. Out of nowhere, when I am prepared to just be myself, when I'm prepared to talk about Dragon Ball Z, for some reason, my teachers decided to create a rule that, by the way, by default, was absolutely ridiculous, that nobody is allowed to talk about Dragon Ball Z. Now, of course, this upset me, because, now, of course, for many reasons, this upset me. This was just, like, me, I could most likely swallow my pride and actually, go along with most things. But that was just out of line, dude. Like, you don't do stuff like that to people. You don't be like, but nobody can talk about Dragon Ball Z now just because a couple, especially if it's just about, like, a couple of people having problems with it. Like, at that point, you have an issue. At that point, you have activated the anger of all issues. You have literally just set off the most ridiculous, to me, you have literally just set off the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh, like 3 people were squabbling about it, so it's just not something you can talk about anymore. It was just so annoying. I mean, I'm glad I graduated, but still, for the last 4 days, I had to deal with that. Like, my goodness, I was literally so pent up with anger the last couple of days. I mean, I still pushed through it. I still graduated high school, like, blah, 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 whatever. But a rule like that, bro, that just, you gotta be joking me. The only thing I can really hope for is that when I go and visit, I hope they don't have that freaking rule next year. Because if they have that rule next year, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Because that rule is just absolutely ridiculous to me. Like, you can literally argue, and plus, yeah, I know that in school I talked about Dragon Ball Z a lot. You can argue, but here's the thing. I don't care what happens. You can argue with me on this. It is a stupid rule. Like, you cannot make rules like that. Like that to me is just a very stupid reason. Stupid reason. Especially if you're going to do it because, people are angry over it. It's like, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Like, you are like me, I'm not going to let... Like me, I'm not letting that happen to me. For what? For what? I do not know. People are literally insane sometimes. I literally have no idea on how I'm able to even do any of this. No. Now, of course, I have to... Now, of course... another thing I want to talk about is most SCPs versus that's not good. Okay, let me place this down. Let me place this down and break it. There we go. There we go. Now let me just, there we go. Like, it's a long, and plus, I know, many people are going to be like, you're angry about this for no reason. You're not even in school anymore. But I just, even now, I can imagine that as a memory. And it's just painful to me how you thought that banning my most favorite thing was the only way to get people to stop fighting over it. Which was just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it worked, but I could have named like hundreds of other ways that you could have done this without banning my favorite thing. At this point, I was just livid. Like many things, yeah, I could push past it. I could pretend that it doesn't exist. But that just made me livid. I can't just look at that and be like, okay, this is what life is now. I'm like, no, okay, something's wrong here. Something's wrong here, and I actually want to know what it is. What it is. It's so annoying to me how you think that this is the thing that you're supposed to do. Oh. It's like, yeah, no matter what I make, you never see mistakes. Okay. Thursday. Now, of course, many people out there is like, well, you don't have to be mad about the rule anymore. It is still, maybe it was just for that year while you were there. Well, here's the thing. If they have that rule next year, I might just be livid. I might be livid. I'm not even joking. I might just be very, very angry. Very, very angry whenever I go over to visit. Because that to me is just very, very... Because that to me, say what you want, very, very idiotic. Very, very idiotic. Even for a person that... And plus, this is coming from a person who likes to talk about Dragon Ball Z so much, which... in some people's eyes, may not mean anything, but to me, yeah, when it comes to that, I don't really care what most people think. Maybe people, like, I don't know. It's like, if you want to argue, go ahead and argue. Fight me. Fight me. Like, what is going on over here? This is all. So you're suffering again. No one will listen and no one will understand. Okay, here we go. Okay, this place looks interesting. Nobody. Haha. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the Twilight Forest. Okay. And of course I like being here because tons of materials, tons of ores, and tons of ways to get it easily. Come on. I gotta go find tons of other... Ow! It's just as important to me as winning a game of Minecraft. What? Now me, I do use a lot of strategy whenever I play Minecraft. Because most of the time my goal is, well, even if it's easy, just to stay alive. Just to stay alive most of the time. Minecraft bug. And plus, here's one of the questions. One of the questions that I've heard people be asked before, can you make a cake that looks like a bucket of lava in Minecraft? And plus, no, by this logic they mean, can I make a cake that looks like a bucket of Minecraft and a bucket of lava in Minecraft, but it's in real life? And my answer to that is, if I knew how, sure. I mean, sure, if I knew how, maybe. I don't know. Come on. Me? Now me, as for characters like Steve from Blue's Clues, I feel like Steve... Well, any Blue's... Oh, actually, correction, any Blue's Clues character, I think, could possibly be... Okay. Don't bring me down. Boom, boom, yes, I can. Don't bring me down. Brown, brown, don't bring me down. So Friday Night Funkin', well, Friday Night Funkin' is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but it's actually a fun game. Now, of course, one of the games I do want to talk about that one of my subscribers actually doesn't like all that much is Friday Night Funkin'. Now, of course, Friday Night Funkin' is not the best of games. It's not, in some people's eyes, the most enjoyable of games, but to me, it holds a special place in my heart. Playing Minecraft is actually kind of cool to me because not only does it resolve in its own purpose, because think about it, because here's the thing, what most people don't know about Friday Night Funkin', especially people that hear of it and then just judge it way too quickly before they even had a chance to even try and play it, is that
Narrator narrates all.
okay, my inventory's full anyway. Okay, you know what? I'm going home. My backpack is full anyways. is full anyways. I gotta go home. Like, look at all of this. Look at all this crap, bro. Especially how many diamonds. Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna run out of diamonds. Jesus Christ, I'm most likely never finna run out of diamonds. Like, what on earth, bro? I went on a whole mining spree. Now, of course, I do want to talk about some stuff. Which is me, my different opinions on things. I will try my best nowadays not to judge something if I have no, real knowledge of what that thing is. Like, let's say this. Let's say that I want to judge something, right? But I have no real knowledge. Like, let's say you wanted me to judge a character. If I do not know the full extent of and strengths of that, and strengths and weaknesses of that character, I don't want to judge him too harshly, because then that'll just be like, oh, me being typical me, judging things too quickly before they even have a chance to prove themselves. Which is something I do want to change over the summer, because I hate it. Because I have grown to hate it whenever I do that to people. So yeah, another thing I don't like about myself is like, once again, my automatic judgment. Now, of course, this goes for most things. This goes for a lot of things, actually. Mainly because I no longer like judging things without any real knowledge. Like, if I have no knowledge whatsoever about the thing that I'm judging, then I'm not finna judge something I have no knowledge on. Like, that would just make me look like a fool. Like if I judge like, let's say I judged Minecraft before I even played it, and then I played it and I changed my opinion. Well, actually, that happened to me anyways. I cannot wait to see how many diamonds I have because of that. But while that's emptying out of diamonds, yes, I'm just gonna let that empty itself out. I'm not even gonna bother. The reason why I chose to use the automation system this time around is because I grabbed a lot of diamonds, like almost a stack of flipping diamonds, and I'd much rather use the automation system where it gets taken out immediately, put inside a chest, because then it'll start giving me the regular diamond ore, and then I can start getting a lot of stuff. Meanwhile, in here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and get a whole bunch of coal as well. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and compact it all. Which, Jesus Christ, I have no idea how much coal I'm gonna have at the end of all of this. But hey, I could try. Which to me is kind of like the thing. Like, I'm not really, because I kind of can accept that I am not always going to be successful in most things, especially if it comes down to me being successful in Minecraft. Which I'm not really too upset with. Okay, I'm getting 2 diamonds per ore. So it's like me remining it, except this time it's not like me manually mining it. This is me mining it with like fortune, except it's auto mining by itself, and it's giving me multiple amounts of diamonds for just like, look at this. I almost at a stack of diamonds. I'm at almost at a stack of diamonds, and I haven't even done anything yet. No. Done anything yet, which is kind of bizarre. Bizarre considering how you know how I am. Come on. Empty. Oh my god. There are so many diamonds. I have so many. Look at this. I have 20 diamond ore left. And I'm getting 2 diamonds per ore. Meaning, I have over a stack of diamonds from one mining session. That is good. That is amazing. That is good. That is actually amazing. Okay, I'm actually going to put this back in here. Mainly because I can't do anything about it. Mainly because I can't do anything about this. Okay, keep giving me diamonds. I mined diamonds, and now I'm getting even more diamonds than what I mined. Which is really, really good for me. Because that means that I can go mining for like an hour and get over a stack of the thing I was out there to get. Okay. Okay, now I just gotta go get more. How many? Already. Already? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm going to put them in this chest for a later date. Or I'm just going to... But I'm also going to compact it so it doesn't take up as much space. In case it does take up a lot of space. Which, let's face it, that's what's most likely going to happen. Which I do want to crush some more of this, but I'm going to do that after I crush this lapis. Oh my gosh. Well then. Getting lapis, I guess. Bumblebee. Don't know what you want from me. Actually, I'm gonna compact some of this. I'm gonna compact some of these diamonds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In conclusion, I have 44 blocks of diamond. 44? What the freak? What the freak? I didn't even know that was... Okay, for a player like me, I didn't think that was possible. That was possible. No, seriously, think about it. Someone like me having 44 freaking blocks of diamond? A player like me has 44 blocks of diamond. That's insane. I mean, sure, it was from the help of mods, but still insane. But still insane. Actually, could I actually compact some of the iron too? Some of the iron too, so it would be like, you know, I don't have as much iron everywhere. Nah, I'm gonna leave it in its regular ore form for now. But if it does prove to be a problem, then I can switch to my... Like before, I had like 6 stacks of diamond. And plus, as for this day, I just grabbed a little bit, slightly... I just tried to smelt everything, but I couldn't do it in one video. Now, of course, I have more coal. Outside. Just crushing away. And it... Wait, what? Let's see. Okay. Don't bring me down. Yes, I can. Don't bring me down. Okay. 29 of these. I have like 4. I have like over a stack of these, bro. Like this is not an issue. This is a problem. That's just crushing away. My goodness. And I have still like a bunch of times to make a bunch of days pass. If I could make like 10 days pass right now. Don't bring me down. Yes, I can. Don't bring me down. Always trying. Yeah, I'm feeling this one. Yeah, don't bring me down. Down, don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Yes, I am. Don't bring me down. Brown, don't bring me down. Rich, which is harder than our lava in our universe. RK9's lava in his universe is even hotter than that. It can burn pretty much anything. Don't matter what it is. No matter what I make, you never see mistakes. Always try and even though you say you gotta get it right. You wanna know you. You wanna know me. You know you can win. Always try and do your best. You try. Keep them calm. Don't carry on. Always try and in the night you'll shine. And they're not so strong. You know they're not gone. The way you know that this rhyme is gonna hide. Staying still, eyes closed, as the world just passed you by. I pay bills, no stress. If I fall, I think I'll fly. Touch me. Midas might be part of your design. Always fighting. You will lose for your very last time. Yeah, I'm not gonna compact this. I'm just gonna move it to my other storage system. Hopefully is enough. Yeah, don't bring me down. Yes, I can go. Come on. Here we go. Is this full? Okay. Put that in there. Jesus Christ. And I only have 10 minutes left, meaning I barely have anything to do in 10 minutes. But anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. And also, if you guys have any ideas of what I should do for another video, let me know down in the comments below as well. Thanks again, everyone. And as always, I'll see you in another video. Stay alive, my survivors. This is day 358. We're getting there. Stay safe, everyone.